Now that was an interesting shakedown hike. Huh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, YouTubeverse, whatever. Hey guys, as they say. I am out here at Horseshoe Meadows. It's been a while since I've done anything or filmed any content. Basically, I'm doing some shakedown hikes, getting ready for a hike out in Utah. Figure I should blow out the cobwebs, dial in some of the gear. I'm gonna try this new GoPro I got. I'm not so sure about it. Not sure how about sound quality with all this little rubber gasket thing on here, whatever. We'll see. But anyways, I'm not gonna film too much. Just thought I'd say hi. I'm gonna cut it off here in a minute. I'm gonna go camping at Star Lake today. In California, it's beautiful country. Getting to Horseshoe Meadows is not easy per se. Definitely would recommend a truck, a high clearance vehicle. 4x4 is preferable, but I have even seen a VW Beetle out here before. That was kind of crazy. So it's not required. Just helps. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go up to Armstrong Pass and then connect up on the Tahoe Rim Trail. I love this area. I love it out here. It's just gorgeous. And I love it. So anyway, I will cut it off now and I will pick it back up when I get to camp. I might do Freel, I might not, I don't know. It always kicks my ass. It might be great training for Utah, so we'll see how I feel. But yeah, it's going good. All right. So next time we connect, it'll be at camp. Well, hey there guys. So I got here way early again, but I was really happy to know that I'm a stronger hiker than I was before. So I'm here at Star Lake and a couple of mountain bikers, a couple through hikers, kind of taking a break and washing off, cooling down. I got here in less than 2 hours and 20 minutes. So right about 6 miles, 2 hours 20 minutes or so. And anyways, hopefully this audio is coming through. But yeah, just a couple mountain bikers. I've seen a few, but they're out here right now just taking a break. So I know there's gonna be a lot more through hikers coming through. Very popular spot. I'm picking campsites up the way, a ways from the water, which is my typical spot, my go-to. I'm not sure if I want to do that though. I mean, I have my pick of the spots right now, so I could camp a lot closer to water. It just means that I don't really want to be filming or doing anything. I don't know. We'll see. But in any event, it's working out pretty good. Yeah, so just so you can see the campsite. So this is the one that I usually choose. It's, you know, a little bit sloped, but that's okay. Just a little slope there. Up and over is a better one, but I don't really want to get too far away from water necessarily. And I know where I'm going to cook my food and where I'm going to store my food. So we'll see. But I hiked really well, so yeah. Well, I don't want to get this set up right now. It's gonna be blazing hot. So I got everything in the shade like you should, just cooling off. I think I'm gonna like look around some more and see if there's like another spot that I might camp at. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep this one, and then I might do some extra miles. I'm not doing Freel because the flies are bad and they're gonna be worse up there. Those black flies, oh, hate them. And also was getting my butt kicked a little bit on this hike, keeping the pace I was. So we'll see. But either way, got here super early. I got hours of daylight. I think I'll go do some other miles on the TRT, and then I'll set up my tent. And oh, I'm gonna try out the Pad Pal from Rex Creations, Tyler, T-Rex. He's a really cool guy. I think this one should work. It didn't work on my Neo Loft, my Thermarest Neo Loft. That was a bummer, so I'm glad I found that out in the Shakedown hike. Just, you know, not that I'm taking it for my Utah hike, but, you know, it's just good to know. But this one, my Neo Air X-Lite, it'll work. I tested it out at home, so yeah, that should work, and I'll film some of that. I will say, on the highest setting, it is really loud. It's really loud. I'll try and get like the decibel reading for you. But oh well, I mean, not a big deal. It's just, and it doesn't take that long. It takes like 2 minutes indoors to air up. So, and then like a couple of breaths from yourself. But yeah, so let me kind of look around here, and then we'll see where I end up ultimately landing, and then I'm gonna just do some more miles, and then probably reconnect with you when I'm actually setting up and getting ready and actually gonna eat and such like that. Oh, the one thing I'm really glad I'm finding out about this Shakedown hike, I need to unclog my Be-Free, my water filter. It's not going that fast. It's going, it's filtering, but it's not going that fast. That kind of sucks. So I'm glad I found that out, because if I'd assumed it was going to go as fast as it normally does, then that'd have been a rude awakening. So that's why you do these things, right? These little Shakedown hikes and such. That's why you do them. So, well, all right. I'll reconnect with you when I've landed on a spot and it's time to actually start getting set up and maybe closer to dinner. So, all right. All right, guys. So people are already starting to roll in. I don't really want to be the annoying YouTube guy. Maybe I already am. But I'm going to go ahead and test out the Pad Pal. And I can hopefully get the sound decibels for you. But I'm going to go ahead and just do it. It's just after 4, so it's definitely early. But more and more people are starting to roll in. My tent site I changed for one that's closer to the water, so I'm going to be around more people. And I want to be respectful. So the way this works, the Pad Pal, and this is just like a video for me to clear the cobwebs and training hike. This is the Pad Pal. It's 9 grams, and it works by using your battery. So your battery bank, connect with your whatever cables you have, and then it just goes in to a USB-C, and from there, you plug it in. There's already people coming by, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch, and we're gonna air up the air pad, and then we're gonna see how it goes. Let's get this done. So, got it set up, already attached. You do want a beefier battery bank, not like the really small ones, because I found out that the amperage, if it's too small of a battery bank, it won't supply it. It'll do like low, medium, but not necessarily the high or the super high. So that's what I found out. So when I use this, and it's an Anchor 13,000 milliamp hour battery bank, it seems to work just fine. So let's give it a shot, and we'll go ahead and get our decibel reading. Let's get started. So average was 70, maximum 93, and it gets it like pretty well done. And you just have to air up with like a few puffs of your breath, but this is pretty well done. So like after 2 minutes of air on the high setting, yeah, it's like pretty well done. So really happy with that. Not too loud, I guess. I was being dramatic. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just see how the rest of the day goes. So far it's 72 degrees, I think, and really nice. So I'm happy with the Pad Pal so far, and I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that, noise-wise. And yeah, 2 minutes. That'll really help me out when I'm out in the high country of Utah and I'm extremely tired and I don't want to blow up an air pad. So, all right, after this, I'll show you some of my homemade freeze-dried meals, because we have a freeze dryer, and we I said, why not for hiking, right? So I've got mac and cheese for dinner, and I think I'm going to have fried rice, like chicken fried rice, just fried rice for breakfast tomorrow. Not sure, but I do know that I'm going to have them. So we'll see. We'll see. So far so good. What is it? It is out here in the shade. 72. So not bad. Look at that. Not a bad site either, huh? Not a bad tent site. Need to work on my pitch, but all right. That's what this shakedown hike is for. Blow out the cobwebs. Like I said, get acclimated, get used to it again, get back out again, and show something to you that might be valuable. So Pad Pal, I'll put a link to it below. The guy's super friendly, super nice. He has a 3D printer that he uses at home, I guess, or whatever he uses. He uses a 3D printer, but he's a long distance hiker as well. So yeah, super cool guy too. So literally seems like everybody and the dog is coming up here. There's a guy who's gonna take a campsite that I originally had. It's cool. And there's a bunch of people who are kind of camping around now. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of back it off on the talking. So what I'll do is I'll just share with you, like, I'll show you the cooking the meal. And then the other thing I'm just going to share real quick is, unfortunately, and I forgot about this, so I'm glad I'm doing this shakedown hike. This zipper, and it's at the bottom here, is starting to come undone. The teeth aren't grabbing. It's kind of hit and miss. So when I get back home, I'm going to have to take a toothbrush, and just like clean those teeth better. But it's hit and miss, and I can't have that. I can't have that. It might not even go well tonight, but I gotta fix that. So I forgot about it. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I'm bringing you along for it too. If you have any like advice on how to clean those teeth, or preserve the life of them, let me know. This is the tent I brought and used on the PCT when I was trying to thru hike that, so it's gotten a lot of use, a lot. I just really want it to work. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I can hear them, they can hear me, and I'm gonna do dinner, and that'll be about it. And then like nighttime, wrap it up, and that's it. So let's get on to dinner. Did you hike the PCT too?
I did not. No. I worked.
That's
Believe it or not.
fair. Well, hey there, guys. A lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. So, make this quick. overall went really well. Figuring the zipper out. Gotta figure out this pitch. It's not good. Pretty easy night. Gonna be warm. Maybe a little too warm. But we'll see. So overall, this is a nice success. Dinner went well. Everything really seemed to have gone really well today. So, with the exception of this freaking zipper, and I gotta pitch this better, but after that, I'm good. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. My body's feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go stretch a little bit more. Rework this whole pitch, and it's great getting this tarp tent pro trail out again. So, stretching, repitching, a little more water, and then I got some movies I'm probably gonna finish up with, and yeah. So, anyways, thanks for tagging along. I think I'm gonna skip the morning videos and all that, maybe like a recap or something like that. So, yeah, I'll do that. I'll wait till I get back to the truck, and I'll give you like a recap. But so far, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll do a recap tomorrow. Well, gang, I wish I could say I filmed right when I got back to the truck, but there's a lot of people out today. I don't know why. Just a tremendous amount of hikers and mountain bikers, so I decided to move on. Took about an hour cleaning up, so that's why I got, new shirt and all that on. But yeah, no, I just got back to the truck, so I just came down to a new spot. Anyways, it was a decent shakedown hike, so this is kind of like how they go. If you've never done a shakedown hike before, just test out your equipment, see what works, what doesn't work, how your cadence works, how you feel. For me, it was also all testing out some equipment. You saw that the pad pal worked great, so I'm going to take that out with me on the Utah hike. I was able to sort of figure out the zipper part. So on the bottom, if I sort of pull down as I'm zipping, it works. But if I zip it like a normal zipper, like I was doing before on the PCT, it doesn't work. So I'm going to go back home, like I said before, and I'm going to take a toothbrush and clean those teeth and see if that helps. The mini groundhog stakes that I was using, they did work, but I'm not sure how well they'd work in other Sierra or Sierra-like terrain. So we'll see about that. Something that did happen, and this is twice in a row now. I've done 2 shakedown hikes. I'm only filming this one. Twice in a row, it's a little disturbing. I forgot my headlamp at home. I'm like, holy shit, like I forgot my headlamp. How did I do this? So I got to really hone in on having my gear list and checking off when I pack, because I can't be without that. And then the other thing was I tested out the iPhone satellite capabilities. It does work. It does, but it sends messages in like 14 to 16 seconds. I don't know how long it takes to get them back, but you definitely have to point it up. It's really great if you're out of tree line, you have a clear view of the sky. But even if you're kind of at tree line, I think it kind of worked better than the bivy stick. It's not gonna like replace my bivy stick. From what I heard, Garmin and Bivy and Zoleo, like they all have the same issue. When you're at tree line, the messages are hard getting out. But with the iPhone, it seemed to actually, as long as you could, line it up and it gave you the icons and all that, it worked. So, we'll see. Downside is you can't text groups, like group chats. You can't do that. It's only individuals. But overall, I think those went really well. The pad pal worked extremely well. My equipment worked very well. I think I might switch out though the tarp tent pro trail for the Z-Pax duplex. I think I might do that. I just like the room a little bit more. It's not that much more in terms of weight. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go home and play with the weights and play with the values and see what see what they look like. But yeah, I think overall this went really well. It was a great shakedown hike. And the other thing that's disturbing, the people that I was interacting with, I was talking to, and one of the guys who's on the PCT, and he should know better than this. It was a man and a woman, boyfriend, girlfriend. I could hear them having sex last night. They weren't 100 feet from me. So if I heard him, I know the other guys heard him, but I could definitely hear him at 10 o'clock at night. It's a little after 10, and I was like, really? Really? You want to go have sex in the backcountry, that's fine. Just make sure that other people can't be hearing it. And especially when there's as many people around in that at Star Lake last night. Come on, man. Really, I could hear both of them. Could hear him more than, but just, folks, PSA, don't do that. Don't do that. That's disgusting. I don't want to hear that. It'd keep me up anyway. I don't want to hear it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. That's what a shakedown hike can entail. You can do multi-day shakedown hikes. You can do whatever. For me, it was just a one single day or single night shakedown hike. That's kind of how it goes. So, everything went well. Food went well. Hike went well. Equipment went really well. Forgot some things. Learned some things. So, I'm taking my lessons learned back. And that's how I do my shakedown hikes. So, hopefully you gain something from it. If not from the value of the Pad Pal. So, thanks so much, and maybe I'll see you next time. If there is a next time.